What's up, guys? Alts are exploding today. We can see many of the major cryptos are up massively over the last 24 hours, which is looking extremely bullish. So Bitcoin is just hovering below $19,000. We can see Ethereum is now sitting at 1,400. So this is extremely bullish for the entire crypto scene right now. And we can see on the AltCoin season index, well, according to this, we are still very much leaning towards a Bitcoin season. So once we do get into an altcoin season, then we could really start to see some crazy stuff. And we were talking about how we bottomed out just a few days ago on this Bitcoin season trend line, and we were due a bounce, some sort of impulse to the upside. And we've just got that very recently. Bitcoin inches towards $19,000 as recession scare subsides. The original cryptocurrency is seeing some bullish action as the broader financial market sees light at the end of the economic tunnel. So of course, this is really, really nice. So we're seeing lots of euphoria, positivity in the crypto markets. Could we see a 19 or 20,000 Bitcoin in January? That's what we are now speculating. I wanted to focus on Aptos again, APT coin, because we can see we looked at this a few days ago. It was trading at $5.30 and it's continued to pump massively over the last 7 days. So it's a silent killer. It's just going crazy. Nobody's really talking about it. It's now ranked 46 of $872 million market cap. And looking at the all-time data, I mean, there's not a significant amount. There really isn't. It's we've got data from October 2022. So we have data for some few months, but we can see that it's actually on a road to a massive recovery at the moment, which would be really, really cool if we could see this particular coin recover. So how much further can this thing pump? You know, the CPI is looking good. We've got this particular altcoin in the last 7 days has pretty much done a 2x. How much further can Aptos APT really go? Because we were trading sideways in this typical looking ascending horizontal channel. And then we had that rising wedge pattern, which we were talking about. And that's the particular pattern just here that we can see. We spoke about losing the support of this rising wedge, and look at that. It just perfectly traded, consolidated sideways along this key support level of $5.29. Then we got a pump all the way up to $6.90, which is the key resistance level that we are seeing right here. So this, in my opinion, is the big sell position. And what are we also seeing on this 4-hour time frame, which is very, very vital for you guys to acknowledge. Sorry, I'm on the laptop today and it's really not easy to use because I'm a PC guy and I think laptops just suck. Well, we can see anyway that there is basically a bearish divergence over here. We're producing a lower high on the RSI and also a higher high on the price structure. So I would try your best not to FOMO into this particular area here, because these highs that are connecting up here and the lows that we've got down here on the RSI, well, unfortunately, this is known as a bearish divergence. So we probably would be speculating a bit of movement to the downside, especially after such a vicious volatile move. So I'm expecting at least a pullback to $5.27. If $5.27 doesn't happen, guys, maybe we would actually come down towards the 0.618 fib at around $5.80 for this particular token here. But yeah, in my opinion, guys, it's really hard to say. Don't chase the green candles because you could effectively lose money by doing so. If you're new to this channel as well, do hop in the Discord down below. We've got over 3,000 people in the Discord. Check it out. We're looking at trading signals. We've been looking at pre-sales as well recently as well. So do feel free to be part of the community down below should you wish to also join. Looking at Bitcoin, we can see it's on an absolute rally as well. It's just absolutely going crazy. And literally just looking at, you know, the beginning of the year, where we entered on the 1st of January, Bitcoin is around 16.4K and it's already up nearly $2,500. So it's been a very, very good run. We've now flipped a few key areas into support. If we look at it, we've got the 18.3K level as a nice, healthy support level, as well as 18.6K as a very healthy looking support level too. So let's see what sort of continuation we might find for Bitcoin in the next upcoming week. Big green weekly candles. So that's one thing to consider. And if we also, I think this is important because look at that. That's perfect. This is textbook trajectory almost. Some of these swing highs that we're getting right here are really starting to allow us to speculate the resistances. And looking at these swing highs, we didn't quite get to this particular resistance here. I suppose actually there's even more room for growth if we were just to really use these two, blow-off tops, if you want to call them that, swing highs. We could still speculate that there is movement up to 20.9k at some point in January, but we are in a bear market, so we would also speculate, what the odds of still printing another lower low. I do appreciate my lines look a bit ropey on this laptop. It's really hard to actually join things up, but we could see, there's still speculation. In a bear market, these small moves feel very euphoric, and it's all psychology at the end of the day. So these 20% moves, these 10% moves, we're going to get retailers FOMO in. But do remember, guys, we can still see negative continuation here for Bitcoin. I do think it's possible to at least come up to 20.6k, but we could equally come back down. I mean, the bottom suggests that even 14k could potentially happen again. So it's hard to say what's truly going to happen. I would not be buying these overbought positions. If we look at the daily time frame on the RSI, we can see Bitcoin is overbought. So I would not be buying now. I'd be looking at going potentially short. The volume is looking very strong. And the Bollinger Bands, we can see, we're also overextended here on the Bitcoin technical analysis on the Bollinger Band side of things. The top line has been broken. And if we look at the 20-day moving average, we can see it's already overextended on that 20-day moving average, which is not typically a good thing either. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen for Bitcoin soon. I'm sure some great things will happen. Guys, I've got some links to pre-sales down below. Of course, do your own research. It's not financial advice. It's very possible to be losing money, especially in the bear market where they're not doing so effective. But do feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and also hop into the Discord. Appreciate you guys. Much love and take care. Bye for now.